afternoon. I'm Daniel Guest, and welcome to the Imagine Golf Podcast, brought to you by Imagine Golf and PXG. You can go to our site, imaginegolf.com, and see all of our offerings, including our free drills, our practice plans, our golf ebooks or videos, or to book a lesson with me at our state-of-the-art studio right outside of Philadelphia, or virtually through our partner, thegolfliveapp.com. And you can sign up for free tips and videos that go out every week, once a week, by simply dropping us your email. Well, today is the first of our Friday four. Four right. All right. Friday four is simple, man. We're going to give you a tip, a thought. Actually, not a tip. I don't like the term tip. We're going to give you a thought, a strategy, a plan, anything that can help your golf game immediately in 4 minutes or less, right? 4 minutes or less starting now. So here we go. All right. Today's episode is appropriately named or aptly named Unplug for Better Golf, right? And this is probably one of the simplest tips and easiest things you could possibly do, right, to play better golf. And that's simply unplug. What do I mean by unplug? Leave your phone, turn it off, put it in your car, leave it in your car. Even if you have to, put it in your bag, but stop this craziness, right? Craziness. You cannot play your best golf with your phone on. Point paragraph, all right? So if you're using an app on your phone, then I probably would recommend ditch it, right? You don't need it, by the way. We have a whole podcast just on the apps if you would. There's plenty of other things you can do without using your phone, but get rid of that phone, unplug, and enjoy the golf course. Why? Well, it's beautiful, right? Golf is, I say this all the time, you only got to play golf one time to know that it's a crazy mental game. And if you cannot be focused on what you're doing, you cannot perform at your highest levels, right? Just a couple quick stats here, right? I know we only got 4 minutes, but the average American, right? Or excuse me, the average person in the world spends 3 hours and 15 minutes on their phone. The average American, sadly enough, is more than that, 4 hours and 25 minutes per day on their phone. That's up from 2 hours and 54 minutes just a year ago, right? So neuroscientists all over the world have studied this and look, it is difficult to concentrate on anything to play at top levels, if you would. But if you're constantly distracted by electronics, your brain does not function well. All right. In fact, many neuroscientists talk about the 5 doors to the brain. There are 5 doors to the brain, and that's how we learn, and that's how we focus, if you would, and that's how we perform. And these 5 windows are simply your senses, right? And if your senses aren't all dialed in on golf or at the moment or enjoying the golf course, enjoying being outside, enjoying playing the game, you will not perform. So that's the easy tip, right? Unplug for better golf, right? Don't believe me. Google it, right? Check it out for yourself. I guarantee you. And by the way, I don't always follow my own lead, right? All right. I don't always take my own advice. There have been a million times where I played golf and I am totally distracted. I mean, even on conference calls, for crying out loud. So, but that doesn't mean it's right. And if you're forced to do that, just realize, you're going to get what you get. You cannot play your best golf of all time. So that's it, right? For Friday, right, is Unplug for Better Golf. Thanks for listening to the podcast. And thanks for tuning in to all of our podcasts. Please hit the follow button wherever you get your podcasts, and be sure to check out imaginegolf.com. And you can follow us on all the social media platforms. We're on them all. And here's to getting you the game that you've always imagined.